Alright, so what is going on, Mr. Game? Is a Commander-in-Chief 457, and welcome back to more Vampyr. And that's where we left off. We just got done with John Doe dealing with some of these I forget what these enemies are called, but these pricks. Let's just call them, until I remember the name, let's call them pricks or skanks from this I think it was a medical facility where we had to get supplies. But now we're on our way back. Unless I get stopped by something. Usually those will be the last words that I ever say before some BS happens. Let me see, did I go through this door? Or go through this, oh, nope, I haven't gone through here. Ooh, I don't like that. Now it says every single action I have, or take, will have consequences. So, I wonder if rats are some kind of priority of not to kill. What do we got here?
It's locked, all right.
Ooh, long letter? Birmingham, 27th October. Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Geez, you would have paid me a huge amount of money to go to sleep in the bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Sorry I didn't take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mom, Dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his Auntie Pippa. Uh-oh. You should see the little bugger. Already driving me mad. And Mom says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes the next time you come back home. Unless I kill her. Probably not going to happen. Probably foreshadowing, though. You never know. In your last letter, you told me that you thought about quitting your job at the Pembroke Hospital. Okay. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit, and it's always boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiance, and no, I'm no slut. You moral bitch, you. Okay then. Brotherly, sisterly love, I guess. So if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London and join the band you told me about. The Garden Priven, something like that. Never heard of them, but if they are like you said, some are. What is going on with my eyes today? Some sort of civil militia trying to make a difference, then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Always. Oh, anyway. What the fuck? Anyway, come back as soon as you can and give me all the good news before that. I am your affectionate sister. Oh, never mind. Sister. I don't, hey, men can be sluts too, damn it. Lucy, Paul, Mom, and Dad. Alright, cool. So we got a little bit more information on this girl, Pippa. And we got a new hint available. Sweet. Saves beds for patients who can pay. Saying about quitting the Pembroke Hospital. But that's the thing. There was one woman that was talking about, what is that word? Charging, there we go. Charging her more for a bed, which doesn't make any sense.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Alright, let me see. Personal questions. Here we go. Leaving the hospital.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Patients need you. This is unacceptable. I won't say that. Patients need you. Yeah, be proud of what you did.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Okay, new hint available. What was that hint? Pippa has felt useless as a nurse since the beginning of the epidemic. Okay, no hint there. I still have that hint. Hold on.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Let me do something real quick, because even though I love this music, it is so damn loud. Okay, I think half will do. Because, man, I just don't understand this volume. Alright, let's go to the only black man in this game for right now.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Here we go, Milton. I found your wallet. Okay.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not...
Oh, to keep my mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut. Okay, yeah. Okay. Quitting. Actually, we just finished everything with her, but we still have one more thing to do with him.
Everybody's as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Okay. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Alright. Oh, so we did finish that. I was thinking about that. Like, did we ever do what he was telling us to do? But we did. Okay. Oh, we can actually finish it. Alright, let's finish it. Oh, what? No. Still got these two. Weird.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Bound by despair. You could both get fired.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Alright.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Okay, now the reason why this is still highlighted is because I didn't say the other one. So, I guess we can just talk to the other one, or say the other option.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
I agree 100%. We still have one hint locked. So now I gotta figure out how in the world I fix that. Okay, he's fatigued. What about him? Clay Cox, that's the guy I found first. Now where could I find this guy? Would he even pop up? I think that'd be a good idea to take care of that Indian dude. Wait, we have an unknown here? Who is that? And how come I haven't talked to her before? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Oh, she's in here. But it's locked. Okay then. Let me think. Alright, so we got another opportunity here. Let's see what happens.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alright, so there's nothing left to talk to her about. I've been trying to figure out how to get to this damn thing. Can I open the door? Yes, I can. Now, if I walk over here, they'll probably start talking. Probably not. They're all the way over there, so they're not talking just yet. But I don't understand. I don't know what to do. So we're going to leave that for right now. Let's go to the one that wants to deal with that little invention. I think this is him.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Looks like I haven't done anything. Here we go. Ackers' aversion for modern methods.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Well, damn, that was a mouthful. Well, we now have one thing closer to figuring out this whole entire problematic coagulum, as some people say.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Alright, maybe that gave me another hint for this guy. Let's see.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Alright, personal question. Nope. Go back to Life in London. No, nothing. Oh, so we have something from Dr. Cochran.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Oh, hello. How do they fall? Nature of mistake. Why not stop practicing?
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks. Maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Okay, so let me see. Trying to remember who Mr. Connor was. I think he was in the last video. So I'm guessing that's why he's pushing himself even harder. Alright, no more hints for this guy.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Actually, you know what? Let me check out his
Good evening, Doctor.
Life in London. Nope. Nothing here.
Goodbye, Doc.
Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, here we go. Another letter. My dear children, sorry I didn't. It's like hell, bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will come. Mrs. Harvey Fiddick. His unfinished letter. You remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy, the mustache who helped me repair the house? Doors last spring. Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure out something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm, either he got interrupted, or that's when his arm was starting to hurt. So now we got a new hint.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
You seem worried about the safety of your family, and it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Did they already say that?
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
I don't have anything.
As for me, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. It's right there and I can't get to it. That sucks.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Alright, diseases. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Okay, here we go.
Good evening,
Rat in
Mr.
the
Goswin.
hospital.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Press E to check the medical status.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Don't give medicine, give medicine. Give medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Alright, so I have one less medicine for fatigue. So he's not fatigued anymore, which means his blood quality is better.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Alright, so looks like we still can't communicate with him.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Alright. Talk to Edgar Swansea.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Definitely a gift. Nothing heavenly about it. Alright, your words are a big comfort. This is no gift. I'm a living paradox. Let me think. I'm gonna play nice.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Alright, what have we here? Crumpled letter. I'm tired of this shit, Clay. What the fuck did you do? All the bloody dogs are gossiping how my husband has just gut that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 12 before drawing your blade? How can we expect to do proper business and have people obey if you keep killing everyone who dares cross you? Now, rumor says some blokes from the dead's family are looking for you, and one of them swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen strange men patrolling the streets. They may be some commie militia or something like that sent to arrest you. Go to a safe place for a few days. Maybe go to a hospital or Whitechapel. Make yourself useful for once by checking if any business could be settled over there. When the situation is calmer, I'll send a wet boot boy so that you know to come back. Okay, so now we're starting to get into the nitty-gritty of hopefully that recruit. What's it called? Promising recruit. So now we have some dirt on this guy.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Oh, you don't say. Alright, let me see. Your wife's letter pissed you off about your wife. Your life in London. About the man you pushed in the water. Here we go.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. It still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky. The black market, though. Now that's where the money is.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
If blood and violence is all you understand, I'm sure it won't be long before you meet them, Mr. Cox.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Oh, shit. So are we talking head boss here? A piece of shit. This guy needs to go. Alright, let me see. Let's start with this one.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'd be surprised if you managed to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
Alright, let's hope we got a new investigation.
A lucky charm. I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
Alright, so it looks like we got an extra mission to go to. Let's do a medical checkup real quick.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to find medical treatment form. That was the only one I got.
I will see you later.
What the? What the? She's back?
Another night with the glorious battalion of
Woman?
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
God, that acting sucked.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Alright, dude, it's really funny how she's not looking at him. She's staring right in the fucking camera. I feel played. Swansea fancies vampires. I'm glad to see you. Throw on the charm.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Ah, man. I forgot. I had to keep on talking to her about something.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions, and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Oh, here we go.
Simpletons, these nurses, bred with no respect.
Ooh, hello. Is it? Never mind. I think they're all the way over there.
What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
Ha! How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Oh, shit.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
Oh my god, the mouth on this woman.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I love this woman.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
I'm guessing it's talking about Milton and Pipper. Yep. Yep.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
I see. You have said the truth. Miss Jones deserves our help.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Ah, do tell. Would you like to extend an olive branch?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Alright, let me check her out real quick. We are all good. Sweet.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alright. So she's out of the picture. Now off to Dorothy Crane. Dorothy Crane. Crane. Where is this woman? No. Oh, just found her.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
Yeah. That's a good point.
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Alright, that investigation has been updated. I'm not going to say that just yet. But as you say, I need to watch out. This guy is one of the best that we have. So I don't know. I'm going to play it safe right now.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Nope. Alright.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright. Dorothy Crane. Last time I checked, she was with the dude with the bad throat. Let's go over there. Hopefully she has not moved from her position. Oh, what do you know? She moved. What the hell is he doing? I think he's going back upstairs. This might be my chance.
Another night of the glory.
Alright. Setting up. We gotta go. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on. Faster, faster, faster. Here we go. What is he doing? Is he jerking off to it?
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time?
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
What? I'm surprised he didn't see me. I was staring right at him. Okay, let me see. Let's go to this. And where's my friend? Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. Tippets. He's a drug addict. Oh, shit. Okay. Now I think I know how he fucked up. Oh, dude, you ain't getting off scot-free. Where are you? Ah, there you are, you son of a bitch. Come here. We need to have an intervention. Don't you try to run away from me.
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reed.
No. Don't give me that. Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that.
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
How can you be so irresponsible? You could be fired. This can't be a long-term solution.
For God's sake, what are you thinking? How can you be so irresponsible?
Irresponsible? I am devoted to my work. I am doing this for all the patients who need our help. I cannot abandon them.
Alright, so I can't say anything else to him. Nothing. That's all I got.
Goodbye.
It's kind of funny how we have to end on that note with that conversation. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I finally found it.
A pig's dog smell better.
We're safe.
Alright, come on. Here we go.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
What? This girl is the blackmailer? Are you serious? Okay. That was just weird. Where did she go? I understand that if it was some kind of spiritual realm where you can kind of rewind time to see what happened, what the person was talking about, I can understand that. But they just had that conversation. Was there like a time lapse that we didn't get, or that I didn't get? Or maybe he waited after she left, then walked? I'm just saying, that cut in between was real cringeworthy. Alright, but I'm gonna stop right here. I play a little bit too much of this for right now. I'm gonna edit if need be, give to you guys quick, fast, and a hurry, and we will definitely be back with this game and figuring out what is going on and why did she do what she did. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soldiers in the next battle log.